Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Your community radio.
Live from Main Street.
Mike Minarski and Rich Wasilick in the morning. And 80s all day and night.
SNSN.
Well, it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Hi, neighbor.
Oh, God.
How you doing? I used to remember. I used to love Robin Williams.
Oh,
And he would do one of the things he did was, let's throw Mr. Hamster in the microwave, okay? No,
Mr. Where's your sweater?
I don't know.
Yeah, you need your sweater. So you can
Let's
be,
see.
huh?
Huh?
You need your sweater.
I think so. Let's throw Mr. Hamster in the microwave. I used to love Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
When I was young, I mean really young, like 3,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Long time ago.
Long time ago. I used to, this is not even a joke, this is true. I used to go ahead and when the show would come on, you know, you'd hear the bells.
Yeah.
I'd walk into the closet, I'd grab my sweater
Oh, God.
and my sneakers,
Oh, geez.
and I would go over to I'm not kidding you, and I'd sit on the couch
Put them on.
and I would change them and I'm not the only kid that did that, you know.
Wow.
I am not the only child that turned around and did that.
Wow.
Not me. I wasn't.
And the funny thing about it, it never
What?
wore off.
I still do it, and he's dead.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It kind of changed when you come in here.
I do. I
Yeah.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I put on a full bodysuit of armor to deal with you.
Well, don't I look like Rich Waslick? I mean,
Well, Rich is still
I know he's still out
on
but
assignment.
This is day. Yeah.
Yeah, and if not, then it's Victoria, who is in the chat room. Good morning, Victoria.
Yeah. They're at the polls or something,
Huh?
right? They're doing the polls.
Yeah, POLES.
Yeah, and that's
The
not
barber pole, the
Yeah.
stripper pole.
yeah, not the dancing poll. It's
No.
it's the voting poll.
So good morning to Victoria and good morning to Laura. And Scott, you're absolutely right. Lady Elaine Fairchild was terrifying. You know, in the land of make believe.
See,
You don't remember this?
No, because it was after I was, it's beyond me.
it was Fred Rogers talking like a really
Yeah,
creepy
but-
female.
Well, you guys are
Oh,
looking.
look at a hole.
Well, you guys are looking at that stuff. I was off working in a working environment, so
Yeah, I guess.
yeah, I was.
Yeah, I guess you were.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have
You
time to
you were
watch
you were an adult. You were an
Yeah.
adult.
Unfortunately, didn't have the time to look at all. Lucky they had TV when I was growing up.
Would you like watch Kukla, Fran, and Ollie?
I remember that being on. I hated that show. I hated that stupid.
What did you like as far as a kid show when you were a kid?
I can't.
Whether it was a radio show or
Well,
because
To show
I'm
you
sitting,
how-
you're sitting there listening on the telegraph.
to show you how when I was growing up, I remember listening to the radio. They used to read the comics on the radio. So you would lay down on the living room floor, get the comics out, and they would read them to you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that was when I was a kid.
Little Orphan Annie. How about Little Orphan Annie?
No,
No.
no. But Kukla Fran and I hated that stupid alligator with that stupid tooth hanging out of his mouth. I did. Ooh. Kukla. I hated that too.
Scott says Soupy Sales.
Soupy Sales, I remember him being on. Yeah. I remember the Howdy Doody show was on. Not that I really watched it.
It's howdy doody time.
Yeah.
It's howdy doody.
Clarabelle, Uncle Bob. Whatever the hell it was. I
How
don't
about Bozo?
know.
Bozo the Clown? You don't remember Bozo the Clown?
No, well, Clarabelle was actually Captain. What the hell was his name? The guy that Captain something was later.
I don't remember. But wasn't Wilford Brim? Not Wilford Brimley. Who was the weatherman that actually was? He was a clown. He was.
I don't know.
Bozo the Clown.
I don't know. I don't know who the weather guy was. I really don't. No.
Dave says, "How lucky for Paul to have grown up watching Bozo the Clown, and now he gets to work with him every day on SNSN Radio."
That's perfect. That's perfect. That's true. He does look like Bozo.
Shut up. How about let's see here, Captain Kangaroo.
That's who was
Actually, Laura and Victoria said it at the same thing.
Yeah. Captain Kangaroo was actually Clarabelle during the Howdy Doody show.
Bob
Yeah.
Keeshan.
Yeah, he was Clarabelle during Howdy Doody, and he became Captain Kangaroo.
How about the Dancing Bear? The Dancing Bear was on Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, see, I really never.
Mr. Green Jeans.
Yeah, I mean, I remember the names, but it
Yeah.
wasn't something I watched because it's
And Dave, you're right. This is what I was trying to think of. Willard Scott was
Willard Scott was a weatherman. You're right.
but he was the original Ronald McDonald
Oh,
because he was a clown.
Yeah.
But then there was Bozo. Wasn't he Bozo as well for a while?
I don't know. I don't know.
We got to look that up.
Yeah.
I got to now because now I got to know.
I gotta know.
I got to know.
I gotta know.
But I would love. How about other great TV shows? Oh, who could forget the Mickey Mouse Club?
Yeah.
Annette, Jimmy, Cubby.
You said the right word, Annette.
Annette, yeah.
Everybody loved Annette.
I was a Cubby fan.
Oh, you were
Oh yeah, he hit them drums, man. He was a drummer. Bobby, do you remember what he did?
He was something famous, if I remember right.
He was a ballet dancer on the Lawrence Welk show,
That's right. Yeah.
a show that we would watch on Sunday nights. Just because
Unfortunately, you're right. A one.
it was
and a
good,
two.
yeah, a one and the
Two.
two.
Yeah.
It was good, wholesome entertainment.
Yeah, at that time. Yep. That's what we had at that time.
It was like right before Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Yeah.
There's Jim. Well, he's getting eaten by an alligator. Bye, Jim.
Yeah.
That was a fun show.
Yeah, it was good.
How about and it was always, it's funny, those wildlife shows
Yeah.
is always the host throwing his son out into the wild somewhere to get eaten by something crazy.
Yeah.
Like about Jacques Cousteau with his son down in the water.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, it's squid. I got him. Oh, bye-bye.
Yeah, that's right. The other guy that did a lot of the animal shows used to come on a lot of he came on a lot of TV shows, especially like Johnny Carson. He would bring on animals. I can't think of his name. Jack Hanna?
Jack Hanna from the San Diego Zoo.
I understand that he's pretty much got dementia now.
Oh,
Yeah. So I heard.
well, there's a mood killer, Paul. Thanks.
No, I understand he's yes. Why
We're
you don't-
talking happiness. Oh,
I know
Jack
that's
Hanna
why
has
you don't see
dementia.
him. That's why you don't see him anymore because I think he has dementia.
Polino's right again. This is the original Ronald McDonald costume was pretty scary.
Oh.
What about how about you guys? I mean, have you guys remember a TV show in the morning that you watched or something like before school? I see back when I was a kid,
Yeah.
Getting ready for like 3rd, 4th grade in the morning.
Yeah.
It was the Mickey Mouse Club.
Oh, it was on in the
It
morning?
was the old me. It was the repeats. They
Oh,
were,
okay.
they were
'cause they're
black and
usually
white.
on,
Yeah.
usually on in the afternoon.
Yeah, but see, the new Mickey Mouse Club didn't come on until I was an adult.
Oh, okay.
But the old Mickey Mouse Club, they still played that in the
Oh, okay.
morning.
I got you.
How about Rin Tin Tin?
Yeah.
Yo, Rinny. Who was the guy? Who was the kid? Remember the
Rusty.
kid's name?
Rusty.
Rusty. Well, what was his rank?
I don't remember.
Come on. Come on.
Sergeant Rusty.
No, not Sergeant Rusty.
Corporal Rusty. No.
Corporal Rusty.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
Corporal.
good guess.
Do you remember the Great Space Coaster?
No.
I do not.
No.
I do not.
How about this one for you?
Yeah.
Sky King.
No, I don't remember that
Remember
one.
Sky King?
No.
Sky King was like a Western, and he was kind of he was a good guy, but he flew an airplane. He did everything in his plane.
Okay.
Yeah. Sky King. Yeah.
Laura says she watched a lot of game shows
Oh,
at her grandma's house.
game shows. Well, a lot of the game shows.
Match Game. I loved Match Game.
Well, yeah, that could get a little raunchy.
It did get raunchy, yeah.
Yeah. Hollywood Squares could get a little raunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Senator X gets the square.
yeah, that could be a little raunchy. But yeah,
To tell the truth.
yeah, that came back.
Beat the clock.
Yeah, Tell the Truth came back.
Mhm.
It's something. It's been on a lot of those gold game shows. They brought them back,
Mhm.
because they were a hit.
I used to love the old Beat the Clock.
Yeah.
You remember who was the who was the big game show host back in the 50s and 60s? Remember? It wasn't Wink Martindale.
He was
It wasn't
one
Chuck
of them.
Woolery. Chuck
No.
Woolery was a weatherman.
Yeah, but he became the dating game guy.
No.
Chuck Woolley was the weird dating game guy.
No, that was Love Connection. The dating game was another guy.
I thought it was Chuck
No,
Woolley.
no.
All right.
Chuck Woolery was Love Connection.
Okay.
And then the Newlywed Game was Bob Eubanks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm surprised that hasn't been back. Yeah.
What else? Oh, anyway, the older back in the day, probably the most popular game show host, Bill Cullen.
Yeah, he was the guy with the glasses.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Bill Cullen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Bill Cullen. Who's the guy from Password?
Oh, that
It
was
was Betty White's husband,
Yeah. London, Rand up the hell.
Alan Ludden.
Yeah.
Alan Ludden. And
Yeah.
he passed away from cancer.
Yeah.
And she never remarried, actually, after
No,
that.
no,
so,
she said it was the love of her life.
yeah.
Yeah.
Victoria said she used to watch soaps. Now, I used to watch, my mother got me hooked on Days of Our Lives when I was like 12.
No, you probably still watch it.
I know. You probably after 40 years, you caught right back up
okay,
again.
but you were a baby.
God. It's Bo and Hope. They're back. They're grandparents now. Court, yes. Romper Room.
Yeah.
Are you a good doobie today?
Yeah, see, those were all kids.
How many kids sat through Romper Room? I would never, I can't remember any part of the show except the end, because she would sit there through her magic mirror and she never said Michael, that bitch. She never said Michael. I'm like, say my name. Say my name. Never. It
Oh.
never happened.
Well, what can I tell you? I never watched it.
I waited every day for her to say my name to the magic mirror,
You're
and it
still
didn't
waiting.
happen. It never happened.
Still waiting.
Victoria said, I had a crush on Bob Barker. Well, he is available and 99.
Well, old Bob, old Bob wasn't so clean and nice guy that he was, You got
Well, there was a little scandal
there's a little
behind him.
scandal there with the people behind the scenes. Yeah.
Apparently, he was a little hoosh-ka-doo with some of the
Yeah.
Barker's beauties.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets the Paul Lash Award.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was, but it didn't damage him. He
Well, you see,
continued
back-
on,
Back then.
probably because he was already spayed and neutered. So, I mean,
Well, back then it was much different when it came. I mean, not that it was right, but you got away with a lot of crap back then. Today, you'd never get away with that. You'd be gone.
no, I disagree.
What?
I think with all the all of these sensors they had back then.
Yeah, but what
was
was going?
tougher.
Yeah, but what was going on?
You're talking
back-
behind the scenes.
behind the
Oh,
scenes.
yeah.
Behind the
Yeah,
scenes.
that's
I'm
right.
not talking about it further. Yeah.
How about Wink Martindale? Dave
Yeah.
says that's his mother's cousin, which would make him your second cousin, Dave.
Oh,
And he is still alive.
yeah.
I don't think that's his real name. I don't think Wink is his real name.
Well,
Let's
maybe,
name him Wink, honey.
maybe he got the nickname from Winking all the time.
Huh?
Yeah. Winking can be interpreted anything.
Daryl says my mom would watch Scrabble and would make me peanut butter and fluff sandwiches. I would attach the Scrabble sound to the sandwiches. I still attach the Scrabble sound to the sandwiches.
I don't remember watching Scrabble. I don't know.
That was Chuck Woolery, I believe.
Oh, was it?
I think that was Chuck Woolery.
There were a lot of game shows on back then.
Cindy says I'm a Days fan too since birth.
Yeah.
Like sands through the hourglass. These are the days of our lives.
Still on, man. Yep.
Polino, I used to sleep over grandma's house a lot on Saturdays. I still remember the TV lineup. 7 p.m. Muppets, 8 p.m. Love Boat, and 9 p.m. Fantasy Island.
Well, Love Boat's back on again. It's not a show, but it's something to do with dating stuff.
Julie was your
Daughter? I don't know.
on the show.
Julie?
Julie.
I don't know who Julie was.
She was your
crew director?
cruise director. That's
Yeah.
it.
All right. And then, of course, Fantasy Island came back on again, but I'm not sure how well it went. Yeah. They brought it back.
It didn't. The
No,
new,
it didn't do well at all.
It was
No.
an all female cast.
All female cast, all female
Yeah.
written too.
Yeah.
That was they did brag on that. But I don't know if I guess maybe people just couldn't get into it because it wasn't like the old one. It was different. Yeah.
Name all the Three Stooges.
Larry, Moe, and Co. No, Larry, Moe, and Curly.
And there's one more.
Michael.
No. Shemp.
Oh yeah, he's long gone.
Yeah, well, they're all long gone, but I mean,
Yeah.
let's see, General Hospital with Luke and Laura.
I never watched soaps.
You know how many? There was a lot of music that came out of General Hospital.
Really?
Oh yeah, it was Michael Damian and a whole bunch of others. And then they even Christopher Cross had a song called "Think of Laura," which was off of General Hospital, Luke and
Gotcha.
Laura, because that was like the big thing back when I was like 12.
Gotcha.
Laura says, I remember the wedding of Luke and Laura. That was a big thing, man. That was a big thing. Let's see. Friday nights with my Graham, Cindy says, was Dallas.
Dallas. Who shot JR?
Yep.
Yeah. I think most of the cast is, I don't know if they're still alive. I don't know. I mean, a few of them are still alive. Yeah.
Knight Rider, followed by the A-Team on Saturdays.
Knight Rider. Yeah.
How about on Sundays? I think people the Fabulous Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds.
That's a cartoon, right?
It was kind of like puppets.
Yeah.
It was like claymate,
Yeah. Not me.
No.
No.
Let's see. Luke finally died, apparently. But Laura's still kicking.
Oh.
Luke and Laura. Let's see. Days of Our Lives with Bo and Hope. And then there was Roman and Marlena. Ha! That's who it was. That was the first couple that Days of Our Lives really promoted.
You were really into that, was you?
Look, my mother watched it. My mom, what she did in the summertime when I was home, when I was younger, she wouldn't go to work. So what she did is she had a laundry ironing business. People would drop off a basket of laundry, and my mother would iron it, and people would pick it up. And they would.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh,
I remember back then, how much? $4 a basket.
wow.
Wow, holy cow. And she loved ironing. My mother loved cleaning. She loved that kind of stuff.
Oh.
She just did.
Oh. So you still watch it, huh?
No, I don't.
No.
No, I haven't watched it in years, but
You sure know a lot about it.
no, I remember a lot about it. Just like you remember Howdy Doody, which is like 170 years ago. So Corey says Saturday morning cartoons. Yes. Then American Bandstand.
American Bandstand,
Yeah.
and
Hee Haw on Saturday night.
Love Train.
Oh, God. With Don Cornelius.
Yes.
Soul Train. Man.
The Soul Train.
What about Don Kirshner's rock concert? Who the hell was Don Kirshner anyway?
I have no
And why
clue.
did he have a rock concert?
I don't know.
I never figured out.
No.
You're such a jerk. Mike with his soap operas is basically one of the Golden Girls.
he does. He does look like B.
I was just gonna say B. Arthur. Yeah. But how can you not love Betty White? Betty White was the best one.
Yeah. Well, the old lady was pretty good too. She was pretty funny.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was also the youngest one.
Yeah, she was pretty funny.
Estelle Getty.
Yeah, she was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What other kind of morning shows were there?
I don't know. I used to work on Saturdays, so
Did you?
Yeah.
Let's see. We went way back. Sigmund and the Sea Monsters, Saturday mornings. Land of the Lost.
yeah, I remember hearing about that one. Yeah.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger.
Yeah.
Lost in Space.
Yeah, Lost in Space.
Come on, there's a lot of memories here, kids.
Star Trek. No. Shatner's. What was Shatner's?
That was
Star Trek.
That was Star Trek, yeah.
Yeah.
But Bones, I need to teleport.
Captain Kirk.
That's right. Spock.
Yeah.
Phil Donahue. Wow.
Yeah, Phil was on in the afternoon.
Yeah. He married Connie Chung.
No, he didn't. He's married. He's married to.
He didn't? Who married? Oh, that was Maury Povich.
Right.
Or whatever. Marlo Thomas.
Marlo Thomas. He's still married to her. Yep.
It's funny because Marlo Thomas, I believe, turned 73 or
He's
76
still around.
yesterday.
They're still together. Yeah. And she still does, of course, St. Jude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, her father,
It was-
Danny Thomas, started that.
I remember when Danny Thomas was
Sold
on.
the soul to the devil.
I remember watching the Danny Thomas show on TV. Yeah.
Make me a star and I'll build you a.
Yeah.
Yeah, sold the soul to the devil.
Yeah.
And he was a star.
Yeah.
You know what one show should be watched over and over again?
What's that?
Memories of me voting on Election Day.
Oh,
Because today's Election Day.
yes, it is.
So I know you said I don't want to talk about it. I'm like, but we have to mention it because it is
Well,
Election Day.
We need to mention it that it's people's. It's a duty they should perform to go
Yeah.
and vote, who they want to vote for. Whether you like a person or you don't like the person, go vote.
Right.
You know.
But we should vote.
Oh yeah, it's just civil duty to
and,
go
and
vote.
us here, we don't go either, talk about either way because, it's not who I'm going to vote for
Who you're going to vote for?
is irrelevant. The way, who you're going to vote for is irrelevant. Who you're going to vote for is irrelevant.
Right.
As long as you go out there and do it.
Yep.
It's relevant to you. It's not relevant to anybody else. Because this is how we got in a lot of this shit is, talking politics and people, getting pissed off at each other.
Exactly.
Just don't talk about it. It's like, how are you going to stop racism? Well, Morgan Freeman said it. Don't talk about it.
Well, you're right. We should remind people they should go out.
Yeah.
And vote.
Yep.
Yeah. You have
Definitely vote.
Up till 8 o'clock
Yeah.
tonight.
Yeah.
Cast your vote.
Go. Definitely vote.
Yeah.
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 So who'd you vote for?
I haven't gone yet.
Huh?
I haven't gone to vote yet.
No. So hopefully people are out voting today.
I would hope so.
So the big question is, and who knows if this is what it's going to be, but a lot of Republicans are saying it's going to be a great day because the Republicans are convinced that they're going to take control of the House and the Senate. So,
Right. Only time will tell.
huh?
The other thing I heard on the news this morning was they're actually going after both Democrats and Republicans are going after the people who live in other countries, American citizens.
What do you mean?
Well, there are a lot of American citizens who live abroad. All right.
Okay.
So the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are actually trying to get those people to vote
Okay.
in this election. And that's what's going on now. They're actually campaigning and getting them to vote. They actually showed people standing in line this morning overseas.
You mean like on military bases or something?
No,
Or
people. There's a lot of people who don't live on left this country that live.
if you're living in Bulgaria, how do you vote for your election in New
American.
Jersey?
It's American embassy, or there's a way to do it.
Okay.
I mean, I forget how many thousands of votes have already been cast as a result of the early voting. Yeah, I mean, all your servicemen have probably already voted.
I know. I was talking about it briefly on my TikTok show
Yeah.
at night.
Yeah.
And one lady named Michelle, she said, we were talking. She goes, I voted already.
Yeah, a lot of them do.
So I forget where she is. Arizona, something like that.
Yeah, you can. A lot of people vote early. Yeah, yeah. Which is the question coming up on the Connecticut,
Hmm.
as we talked about yesterday.
This is a fun fact. Court brings it up. It says Phil and Ron Anthony are cousins to Marlo and Danny Thomas.
Really,
Danny Thomas came to Jewett City years ago.
really, I didn't know that.
I did not know that either.
Wow, good fun fact.
That is a cool little fun fact.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow.
That is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think there are more people connected to famous people than we realize. We just don't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
So, so you're gonna vote today, right?
Oh yeah, I'll go.
I know people that say, nope, not gonna vote.
Well, I think a lot of people.
And I say, why?
There's a
Why
lot
would
of
you
people-
not?
Because a lot of people think it isn't going to count.
You know, I literally forgot today that I forgot to, because I'm a big believer in voting and getting out there and casting your vote.
Yeah.
And on the SNSN news page, I literally forgot this morning to post. I mean, I did it yesterday, and we talked about it a little bit yesterday.
Yeah.
But I forgot to post it, about getting out and voting today. Until I'm kind of going through and I'm looking at Facebook stories, and there's my daughter Chelsea's story, and she has a complete graph listed of all the area polling places in Eastern Connecticut, and I'm going to steal it off of her thing and share it because I was like, wow, holy crap. So I texted her this morning and I told her, I said, I totally forgot to do that until I saw your story.
Wow.
So,
well, the one thing that
I thanked her for the reminder.
I think the one thing that we made a mistake with yesterday, and that was giving our opinion that perhaps Stefanowski didn't have a shot in hell and that Lamont was going to win.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, that's not a very good thing to do, only because people are going to say, well, if he's going to win, why am I going to go vote?
Yeah.
We probably should have never said that.
Yeah.
So people.
Because, I know you could influence somebody and you don't want, this is one thing you don't want to influence people on.
Why would we want to go vote if he's going to win anyway? So my vote is
Right.
meaningless.
Right.
So, but by right, you should go vote. You never know what could happen.
Like, for example, I'm friendly with a state rep down by the shoreline. And not because of that, but because, there are other things that he does. And I work a little bit with him on youth football in another town. But I'm not getting on here saying, go vote for this person. This person's great. Or anything like that, because that's got nothing to do with what we do here.
Yeah.
Nothing.
I know.
Victoria says people are coming out in droves.
Where is she? She's in Sterling.
She's in Sterling. Yeah. So proud of my little town. There you go. So both people are voting today in Sterling.
Well, two people. Wow.
Well, in Canterbury, they got the lucky 7.
Well, I wonder how they're doing here in Griswold. Hopefully there's
I
people.
don't know.
Hopefully there's people out there voting. Yeah.
Usually they get a rush in the morning, and then it just
Yeah, well,
kinda,
a lot of
goes
people try to go
kaputski
before
and
work, and then
Yep.
in between the day, you got people who are around.
between 4 and 8, then it
Yeah.
picks up again.
Yeah.
So we were guessing yesterday or
Yeah.
predicting. Would you say 2,100?
2100.
Okay, see, I said the same thing. Jen Gothier said she is expecting around 3,000, I think.
Yeah.
Or that's what. But she does. She's very scientific. On how she does
Yeah.
things. She says because of this is why I feel this.
Yeah.
So she's not just throwing stuff to the wall and see what
Well,
sticks.
she's a little closer to it than the rest of us, so she would
Yeah.
have a good idea. Yeah.
Sterling has 187 people by 800 by 8 o'clock.
Wow.
I don't know if I don't know
Wow.
if Jen even has her phone on, to be honest with you.
Well, it'll be
so-
interesting to see.
Huh?
It'll be interesting to see what happens. We'll know. I mean, we may know some stuff tonight, maybe tomorrow. With maybe some stuff that's close, or maybe a little tighter. Who the hell knows?
Mhm.
So we'll find out. I'm sure the next 24 to 48 hours. Mhm. So
I mean, I want to send her a message, but I don't think she'll get it.
probably not. Yeah. It'd be nice to see that a lot of people are showing up to vote.
Huh?
It'd be nice to see that a lot of people are voting. That's for sure. And if that's the case, then you realize that you got a lot of people now that are concerned. No votes, nobody cares. When you start getting a lot of people coming in, then you realize that maybe people are upset and they're going to vote. So,
Let me see. Let's see if I can get.
yeah.
Of course.
Mhm.
There you go.
Oh, well.
I don't know if because she's a busy lady. So
I'm sure she's busy doing stuff. Yeah.
So let's just see if I just kind of put it out there.
Yep.
See if and she pays attention. She participates in this show, but then again, she is the registrar of voters.
Yep.
In the town of Griswold. So
Yep.
So she probably doesn't even have her phone on her.
Yeah.
But if she does,
yeah.
Where did this come from?
Oh well.
God, 1 day late on your phone bill, and to avoid an interruption and a reconnection fee, then we'll just switch companies. How's that? 1 day you're late on your phone bill.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you laugh, but Jewett City Electric's that way too. If you don't pay,
I'm on auto pay, so
well, if you fail to pay within 30 days, they shut you off. So
Breeze Line, their new slogan. Breeze Line.
I wouldn't worry.
You're lucky we're here.
I wouldn't worry about Breeze Line because it'll probably take them 6 weeks to find you anyway.
I am so fed up with Breeze Line, to be honest with you.
I think a lot of people are.
The weird thing is I'd never had any problem with Atlantic Broadband. Never. I never had any problem with them at all. Matter of fact, I thought their customer service was superb. For as far as my own personal dealings with them. Now they switched over to Breeze Line, and it's like, well, no, nothing happened, nothing changed. We just rebranded. Yeah. I'm like, oh no. Your customer service went straight through the pooper, when you became Breeze Line.
Yeah, I don't know when they changed over to Breeze Line whether there was a change in any kind of management structure or not. I don't know. I know they're based out of Boston because the one thing that I checked into, because I told you I wasn't getting my money back from them, I was actually
right.
I was ready to write to Boston because you can go on their website and find out who they are, and actually their information is there. When I was going to write to them and tell them, I mean, that long to get back $70 was ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, they needed it more than you did.
I guess so. I mean, and you never could get through to them. I don't know. I mean, I tried your thing. I mean, if you dial their regular residential number, you'll be waiting for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
But like you mentioned, if you go after a business number as a business customer, you'll get it a little faster.
You do, but their customer service is horrendous.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's horrendous right now.
It's terrible.
And you know, how many years have we been doing this show together?
Mm.
I don't complain about personal customer service,
Yeah.
you know, or you know, air out dirty laundry,
Yeah.
you know, about who I'm doing business with, you know, if I'm dissatisfied. But these guys have ticked me off enough that you know, I even told Matt here at Paragon, at the Paragon building, 70 Main Street in Jewett City, make sure you go ahead and check in about office space sharing.
To be honest with you, when I switched and I used their application, their app on my phone, and I'm actually getting. I have 1,200 MIPS, right? That's what I get.
I don't think anybody knows what the hell you mean by MIPS.
All right, 1,200
Megabytes per
megabyte
second. Right.
And I'm actually getting 1,400. I'm
Mhm.
actually getting 120% of my speed.
Okay.
Because their app actually shows you what they're getting. And I like their app because with their app, you can pretty much do everything. And the other thing I like about it too is that when you talk to them, you're actually talking with them on Instagram, and they will get back to you as they pick up your message and keep the conversation going.
So I'm doing a speed test right now.
Yeah.
You tell me if this is any good, right?
Yeah.
So download.
Yeah.
12.2.
So you're at 1,200.
Yeah.
Upload.
Upload. 8.42.
Now that's business though.
Mm-hmm.
What is the speed you're paying for business?
I don't even remember.
See, you won't get that speed at residential.
No. Well, you could if you.
No, residential, you're not going to get that speed. My guess is if you were on residential, you'd be about 800.
Here's a good slogan. I got to tell Matt this.
Yeah.
If Matt's, I don't know if Matt's listening or anything, but get your office space here at Paragon before it's Paragon. Oh, Daryl from the Healthy Computer, School Street, Jewett City.
He hasn't been around. He's been on vacation, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. I hope he went someplace warm.
Yeah. Baltic.
It's warm, right? That's what I said.
Where'd you go on vacation? Well, yeah, we went up north, you know, to the Twin Cities of Attawagan and Belleville.
Yeah.
Jeremy says my residential is 950 down and 50 up.
Yeah. See, he doesn't have. He can't be on. Is he on Breezeline? No.
I don't know. I would think so. Well, no, I don't know.
No, not as
I have no idea.
Not as resident.
He says his residential is 950 down and 50 up.
Wow.
Yeah, he has Breezeline. Okay.
Oh.
Well, then why does mine say 12.2? So that sounds to me like it sucks.
Your business.
Is that good or bad?
Business, you're probably getting the higher speed. My guess. You're paying for the higher speed as a business. Yeah. They don't offer that for residential. So that's why you're getting that speed. Yeah.
Okay.
And the only thing you got going is nothing. You got nothing assigned to it. Really. Start adding stuff on like cameras and other computers and other things like that. It's going to bring it down.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes. You're trying to get more out of the same thing. So
Exactly.
Daryl says residential will be faster and cheaper, but the speeds are not guaranteed. The business one is a set speed, and you have priority on service outages and pay more.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
Yeah.
All right. And Daryl says, by the way, Mike, your speed sucks. Yeah.
I mean, if you think about it, I mean, that speed is plenty fast enough for what you need to do.
Mhm.
I mean, you could stream it, what, 50 or 75.
Yeah. But if you're paying for something
You
and
want
you're
it.
only getting
Yeah.
this,
Yeah.
do you think they'll, if you're only getting 75% of the speed that you're supposed to be getting, do you think that they're going to rebate you 25% of
not.
your bill?
No.
Hell no.
No.
All right. All right. It's about 9:30, and we're going to wrap it up today because really, I think more and more people are concerned with voting, which I think is the right thing.
Right.
Get out there and vote. Make sure that you vote your conscience. Your conscience. Whatever it is, vote. But
Vote.
whatever you do, doesn't matter who you vote for. Personally, with me, just get out and
Vote.
do it.
Right.
Do it. Because if you don't, and then you don't like what is going on,
It's your own fault.
it's your own damn fault. And you got nothing to complain about.
Exactly.
So hey, did you vote? No, then shut up.
Exactly.
Don't bitch because it doesn't matter. You did not do your due diligence.
Exactly.
All right. Let's go vote.
Got it.
All right. Have a good day, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow right here on SNSN.
This is Lisa Griffin of Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank. Well, some banks offer checking account rewards, and some banks rebate ATM withdrawal fees. At Eastern, we say, why choose? Check out our Kasasa checking accounts and find out